Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Calderon, and I'm the marketing director for the Miami Visitors Bureau. Today we've gathered around you today because one, you have some connection with the Midwest, and two, we feel like you're going to be the key to help attract more Midwesterners into the city of Miami. In today's PowerPoint, we're going to do first off the welcoming, and then we're going to break down and we're going to talk a little bit about the international visitors, what exactly is the brand in Miami. We're going to talk about Calle Ocho, which is the big Cuban neighborhood in Miami. We'll talk about Miami Heat, and then finally, this is where you guys come in, and this is where your incentive comes in. We're going to talk about the Miami mobile app. Now, after I go over this brief synopsis of this quick PowerPoint, I'm going to have to ask your opinion, and this is where I need to get you guys excited so you guys can help your people in the Midwest get excited to come out to Miami. International visitors. The Miami Visitors Bureau welcomed a record of 13.4 million overnight visitors in 2012, and an increase of 6.7 over 2011. Of that increase, 6.5 are international visitors. As you know, Miami is a very metropolitan city and one of the biggest cities that brings in visitors from all over the world, including Central and South America, the Caribbean, and Europe. So when you bring in these Midwesterners into the city of Miami, you need to realize that they need to immerse themselves in the culture, not only just go to the beaches and have fun with the nightlife. As you already know, Miami is a year-round vacation spot. But what we want to do, and what we want you guys to help us with, is to promote the city of Miami in more specifically the summer months, because that's when you guys are starting to heat up and want to go to spring break. So we're focusing more on the second quarter of the year of 2013. Some of the things that we're trying to promote here at the Visitors Bureau is to provide more discounts or promotions. And we have this thing we call Marry Me in Miami, which I'll go further in detail later. And we have various wines and food festivals. And we also want to attract Midwesterners to come in for the NASDAQ and Lipton, which is held every year in Miami. And also we have the Beach Polo World Cup, which will also interest many visitors. The Marry Me in Miami promotion is a way to bring couples into the city of Miami, and the Visitors Bureau will take care of pretty much everything that goes on in the marriage, from the chapel, the church, to getting the priest, to the limo, to the hotel, pretty much the whole 9 yards. We take care of it. And this is where we need you guys to come in and bring your input and tell us exactly what your people want in the city of Miami, what they want to enjoy, what they want to experience, and we help accommodate you guys. The other thing we want you guys to understand is also the culture of Miami. Like I said earlier, it's not just about the beaches and the nightlife. We want you guys to immerse yourselves in the culture of the city of Miami, which includes Calle Ocho and Maximo Gomez Park. Now, you guys, before you even knew it, have some relation to Miami, whether you know it or not, when Julia Tuttle, who was born in Cleveland, paired up with Henry Flagler and started the railroad system to bring the railroad tracks all the way down to the city of Miami. So technically, the city of Miami is incorporated through someone from Cleveland. So LeBron's not the only guy that left Cleveland to come to Miami. Julia Tuttle did too. Anyways, Calle Ocho, huge part of Miami. It's where all the Cubans come and interact. They have this huge park, and they also have this thing called the Domino Park, where they go and play dominoes from sunrise to sunset. So we want you guys to go and get all the Midwesterners, come into Miami, and be able to play dominoes and interact with them and speak with them and see their stories of how they came in. There's two different influxes of immigrants that came from Cuba to Miami. One in the early 60s and another one that came in the early 80s. And that early group in the 60s pretty much rejuvenated the entire city and made Miami international what it is today. Another thing we want to talk about is the Miami Heat. We all know that sports pretty much is a topic for almost everyone in their conversation, and LeBron James, Wade, and Chris Bosh are pretty much taking over the whole idea of the NBA. They're pretty much like above the whole league. So we want you guys to go in and come in and enjoy the Heat game, but not only enjoy the Heat game, but go in and we want you guys to come in and pretty much just get the whole vibe of the game. Like come into there early, come in, go to Bayside, go and get a tour of the boats, maybe outside parked in the yachts parked in the docks, and just get the whole experience. You know, go enjoy the halftime show. There's facilities outside where you can go hang out, have a couple drinks here and there. Just pretty much immerse yourself in the entire city of Miami and make yourself feel like a local when you're in there. This is where you guys come in. This is where we want the. No, it's right. Okay. This is where we want your input. This is called the Miami mobile app that we just recently incorporated. We want to bring this in, like we said, in the second quarter of the year of 2013, because that's when the most visitors come in because of the start of the warm weather. In this mobile app, we have everything from lodging, dining, attraction, shopping, arts and culture, nightlife, pretty much anything that goes onto the city of Miami. We're going to have it uploaded in this application where visitors and locals alike come in and put their inputs of what they feel they think is the best parts to go visit. Now, this is kind of like a Foursquare type thing. So, like a visitor from maybe Chicago could come into a diner and try this food out, and then maybe someone from Indianapolis comes in the next weekend and they have their own input. So we want you guys who are from the Midwest to go and attract the people that most are suited to go in this type of hotel or this type of restaurant or this type of attraction that you find in the city. There's also various different arts and cultural centers throughout the city. So maybe someone from a smaller town in the Midwest would go and try to open their horizons and go to this type of city. But again, that all comes from you. That's why we brought you guys in here, because, well, us being from Miami, we don't really have the connections and ties that you have to the Midwest. And the way you see the Midwest is 100% different than we see it. So we feel that you guys are the ones that are going to be able to help us out the most. Again, now, the reason we brought you in here is this all comes with perks. Like, you already have a job in here with the Visitors Bureau, but if you come up with a way to improve the system, we feel that there's a way where we could set up a new application or use something in the application that could improve the stay while you're in Miami, we're offering incentives not only with 10% bonus, but we're also have connection with Carnival Cruise Line, where you could go with you and 2 other people to go to the Carnival Cruise Line for a week of vacation sometime in December. So pretty much this is what the application looks like. Just a brief thing. There's like there's like a ticket that comes in with little stuff to go in. You have like your places that you could check into with logging, so you could just click whatever thing you want, whatever app you want, and then it all comes down and it goes by proximity or by price, so you can pretty much break it down wherever you want. So that's pretty much what we got here today. Thank you for your time, and hope you have a good day.